Here's the average median income inside of America by ethnic group. Honestly, this was really interesting, so I figured I'd do a video on it. Number 10 in the United States is African Americans, coming in with an average median income of $35,000. Number 9 is Hispanic Americans, coming in with $43,000. And coming in at number 8 are Nepali Americans, coming in with $43,500. For reference, the average single American is making $56,200. And coming in at number 7 are Korean Americans, coming in at $59,200. And number 6 are white Americans that come in at $59,900. And now for the top 5. Number 5 is Pakistani Americans, coming in at $66,200. And at number 4 are Chinese Americans with $69,100. And number 3 are Japanese Americans with an average median income of $72,300. And number 2 is Taiwanese Americans, coming in at $82,500. And leading in the number 1 spot, pretty remarkably in my opinion, are Indian Americans, coming at $100,500 as an average median income. Honestly, pretty interesting to look at these numbers, but if you're looking to break the mold and beat any one of these numbers, follow me to grow your net worth.
How are we always at the bottom?
Define median for me, please.
Started at the bottom, we still here. What the hell?
I mean, why we're at the bottom is very easy to.
Did you know he used the word median? I think it's fair we explain what median is. He didn't say.
Listen. All I know is we're at the bottom. We didn't meet it. All race at the bottom. At the bottom.
All right.
Median at the bottom.
I need to make notes. This is important. I need to make notes.
I don't think Africans were on there. Period.
So, to be honest, these lists become more obscure every time. Indians are always in there. I've never seen anybody differentiate between Nepali Americans. There's another list that says Filipino Americans are in the top 5. He didn't mention them at all. Right? There's one that says Nigerians are number 1. He didn't mention them at all. So I'm just like, I don't know.
But is it a believable list though, Mike? For real?
No. The mix of people he's talking about are usually always in the top 5. So the only one that isn't average. Yeah, the median income I didn't see. The 2 that are usually in other lists are Filipino Americans and Nigerian Americans. So they weren't mentioned at all. So
I don't think somebody said Africans are considered. I don't think that Africans are considered black. I don't think that I think that they would now when they're walking in the street, absolutely.
Let's not even go into this conversation, please.
No, so the only reason
of economics, I don't think that they
I don't know how. So this is the interesting part, though. There is no differentiator. So I'm a federal firearms licensee, and when people send me their guns to my house, and then they got to come pick them up, I got to run a 4473. Which is, y'all all bought a gun before. That's the paperwork that you fill out. When Asians put that they're Asian, I think they get to fill out. There's a part that says other, and they'll write Nepali, Asian, Japanese, what type of Asian they are. It just says black African American. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's it. So there's no differentiation at all there. And I noticed that people that are dark brown, chocolate color don't get to differentiate, but everybody else does. And then the funniest thing ever is that if they put white, not Hispanic, and when I'm putting it in the system, in the FBI background check system, it calls them a true white. That just says true white. So there are some white Hispanics.
I know.
So yeah, if they put, it won't call them a true white. It'll say something other Hispanic, whatever. But it'll call them a true white if they're white, non-Hispanic. It's hilarious.
That's funny. That is crazy. So let's talk about so what we need to do. Can we come up with a plan, a master plan? Because how we and I don't mean this is not supposed to be a racist statement because people think whenever you put race in something, it's racist.
No, it's a dope conversation to have because it only centers around one thing. We can come up with a plan. There's one thing that's before everything else in that plan. If we're not going to fix the family, if we're not going to promote marriage and stop promoting individualism, we got to fix the family. And if we're not going to fix the family, if we're not going to promote marriage and stop promoting individualism, we got to fix the family. And if we're not going to fix the family, if we're not going to promote marriage and stop promoting individualism, we got to fix the family. we will always be at the bottom of that list. That is a mathematical and psychological certainty. We'll always be at the bottom as long as we are disjointed.
So Sugar Mike, I can give you a quick way to double those incomes just off the bat. If you got two people making $39,000, what's that? 78,000. If two people get married, now you've just doubled that income. And then if you add another person to that, now you top 1%. Oh, is that polygamy? Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, this thing.
Never mind.
I was with him with the 2, and then he added the 3, but that's not a lie. That's not a lie.
It's just math.
You can take it this, Mark. If I'm coming as your third wheel, your fourth wheel, y'all, I ain't working. I'm number 3.
Hey, so check it out, Shan. You gotta understand this. You gotta understand this. You have to understand this. Look, when you express love in different metrics based that are the non-traditional ways, it does not mean that somebody is a third or fourth. There's no last. There is only first. Everybody is first. You have to understand how that go. I despise the way you interpret that because it diminishes the importance of other people. We got to make sure we add that distinction when we talk about things. You understand me? So there's no third, fourth, fifth. It's just everybody. We are one. You feel me? You gotta understand that, Shane.
Marcus has been going into guru level study. Do you see what he just did?
Yo, my man just got a whole bunch of women pregnant like that. Crazy.
You done got sexy on the mic.
My man has gone into Gandhi level polygamous mode. This shit crazy.
Oh gosh.
Not Gandhi level.
No, listen, we can get our community back together if we just start our own OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I wish they kids like Marcus polygamy. We be on point.
No, look, because check it out, Shan. If you take 3 people who got kids by the same dude, right? You teach him the tools to be able to resolve conflict. You put all 3 of them in the same house. Their income instantly triples. They instantly get a father. Now they have supportive adults surrounding them. How do you lose if we all winning?
You don't lose.
How do you lose if we all winning? And I'm not saying single people should just go out and create polygamy, but if you already have a forced polygamy situation that's contentious, man, make that shit right. You steady trying to date around and do all this other shit. Got to find a babysitter so y'all can go out on a date. And he got to find a babysitter so y'all can go out on a date and create new accessory families that might break up. Man, just stop that.
Basically, Marcus, what you're saying is y'all already sharing a man. Why not do it? Okay.
And to y'all financial and time benefit. Look, Mike, if it take me 24 hours to clean my house, if me and you clean my house, it's only gonna take me 12 hours and you 12 hours. You got the rest of the 12 hours to yourself. Yep. Now, if HD come over and help us clean, what that transfer down to 9? Now we got an extra 3 hours. We essentially be living in retirement. Because you get all your day to yourself.
Let me tell you.
It still translates to 12 because I'm gonna sit on the sidelines and chill.
So let me say this.
You will be excommunicated.
To the other side of what Marcus
the teamwork make the dream work. You understand?
Another way to make that work too is that y'all know I went on a cruise for Christmas and my brother and his family flew out and we went out of Galveston, and I don't know, well, he never said anything to me about this, but me and my wife are looking at buying a new, bigger house this year so my mother-in-law can move in and all of that. And my brother was like, screw that. If y'all trying to get a compound, we'll move to Texas. And I'm like, what? I was like, damn. And what he really was saying is like, look, man, you the enforcer, meaning me. I'm the eldest brother. And he's like, the way you raise your kids out here saying, yes, so nurse, no, yes, sir, no, sir. He like, I need that in my life. You know, he's like, I'm your little brother. I didn't get that from dad. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And I just started thinking about all the ways. Let me tell y'all, I called my mortgage specialist homeboy. I sent him my W-2 from last year. My brother just told me, it's like, ballpark it. How much on the mortgage will we be qualified for? When you team up, oh my God, when he sent back that number, me, him, my wife, his wife, our income, oh my God. When he sent, so he sent back, and then he got excited. He was like, bro, that's dope. He's like, I haven't done one of those before, but I just asked my boss, and he said, listen, if you buy this one, he sent me a piece of land. He said, that has an area for cattle. Now, if you get a few, you don't pay tax. I was like, what? Yo, if you really want to do this thing, man, doing it together, that multifamily model is going to skyrocket our net worth It's going to skyrocket our purchasing power, our ability to buy businesses, and it's the only way. It's the only way to get that number up, Shan. Marriage, polygamy, multifamily model. It's the only way to do it.